Leo. Hey y'all, happy motherfucking Monday, or whenever you find these. Remember to check your moon and rising sign for additional perspectives. Please hit that like button to help my channel grow. Please subscribe, of course. Remember, these are general readings, so if you're looking to book a private reading, you can hit the link in my bio and go book over there. And yeah, so I think that's all I had to say. Yes, I do additional readings on Instagram, which is linked below as well. Let's motherfucking get into this, Leo. I'm going to use a different deck today with this Celtic Cross. I'm super juiced. So let's go. You know the bottom of your foot? Let's say this is my foot on the ground. And this would be like the ball of my foot, and this would be my heel. But in between, this is where the arch is. And right here, kind of back here where the heel is and where the arch is, right here, my foot has been like buzzing. It's going like zzz, zzz, zzz. So I'm trying to decipher, and that will happen from time to time. But I noticed it during readings though, so I know it means something. Hold on. So I'm gonna have to figure out what it means to me, but start it up right before I turn on the camera. Ooh, Leos. So you guys are trying to do something, and I think you have found something that's like, oh my God. Like I almost get goosebumps when I do that. Like I literally can feel the excitement, and there's something it feels like you've already begun this process. It feels like you've already started. But for some reason, you're kind of at a crossroads. You're feeling maybe a little bit stuck for some reason. The enthusiasm is here. The drive is here. But there's a little bit. Why have we not pushed through? Why are we still kind of like hesitating? I think there may be some fear about will this path really actually support me in the way that I need to support my family? There's a little bit of a sense of going for something with the money in mind. So I think you found something that brings you a lot of passion and a lot of enthusiasm, and that I think is initially from a good place, but there is kind of a little bit of tweaking maybe, or kind of addressing the money factor. Like, why are we going after this? And what long term, how is this going to serve me? How is this going to serve the collective? Okay. So in your current position here, we have the Sun card. Dope, dope, dope. A time of great joy and success, brilliant epiphanies that lead to magical opportunities. You know this. You already know this. White butterfly. Sorry, you guys, I got 3 liquids here. I got coffee, lemon water, and water. I've been sipping and excuse me. Brilliant epiphanies that lead to magical opportunities, plans that work out perfectly. Gratitude to the divine. So this you already know, you're aware of, but what's crossing you is the World card. So you get the Sun card, which is just, some readers call this the most beautiful, most powerful, potent card in the deck. But for the World, which is another one of those kind of cards to be crossing you, lets me know that you're scared of the completion. There's some fear about how it's going to come full circle. Maybe some fear about like, what if I get there and like, what if it's not what I expected, or what if it's not exactly what I thought it would be. There's some fear about it actually coming to fruition. The World card says a brilliant success. This says a time of great joy and success, brilliant epiphanies. So a lot of brilliance happening here. Remember, brilliant doesn't just mean like really smart, like she's brilliant, she's so smart, but also just bright, light, white, brilliant, dazzling, sparkling, amazing. A time of joyful accomplishment and spiritual enlightenment. A time of joyful accomplishment, accomplished, done it, did it, but it's in your challenge position, so we're scared. Freedom to do whatever you want. Be proud of yourself. Freedom to do whatever you want. However, it's in your challenge position, so almost being fearful of the freedom that will come if you actually complete this, okay? Be proud of yourself. Also, what does it mean? The wind is picking up ever so slightly. They're clapping for you. So what does it mean to be proud of yourself? Is that even something you let yourself feel? Pride in self, is that even something that you've felt before? Does it feel a little uncomfortable even to feel proud of yourself? If so, I can relate. So it's normal. It's normal, right? It's not ideal to be fearful of our accomplishments, but it's normal. Sorry. Okay, so what's beneath the surface? We have Two of Swords, being unable or unwilling to make a decision. Follow your own heart rather than trying to make others happy. Pretending there is no problem or over analyzing the situation. Two of Swords. So we want to make sure this is what comes in the position of like subconscious. Beneath the surface, beneath the water, can't see it. So you're at this stalemate. You may be way overthinking. Okay. What's crowning you is we get the Page of Wands. This is great for the crowning you position, because pages are at the beginning of a cycle, right? They're just beginning to initiate the action. So you've begun to initiate the action. Enthusiastic, optimistic, creative, impatient, news of exciting opportunities, allowing your creativity to soar. Do things that fuel your passions. Finish what you start. Finish what you start. Okay, so this is on your awareness. You're aware of this, okay? The past position, we have the Emperor. Remember, the Emperor is ruled by Aries, but we just see this kind of like leadership role that you've taken in your own life to move forward with this. But for some reason, you're at a stalemate. You're kind of stepping back. You're kind of not sure, okay? Logic and organization will increase your success. Logic and organization will increase your success. Take charge of the situation, which you did. This is in your past position. Accept a leadership role, which you have. Structure and discipline. Okay, so we want to see this. The thing about Aries, we are in Aries season, is they're the initiators. They're cardinal signs, right? So they get things going. They get the fire going. But do they have the stamina to see it through? They're the initiators. You guys are fixed. Leos are fixed. So you guys are the stabilizers. You guys keep it going, okay? You guys keep it going. And then whereas Sagittarius leads it out through the process. So Cardinal is the initiator, Aries. Leo, you guys are the stabilizers. You keep the momentum going. And Sagittarius takes you guys on out of the season to finish it up if they're more flexible and fluid, okay? So you guys have this stamina, Leos, to keep the fire burning. In your current position, your future position, we have Ace of Cups. Dope. Aces are ones. So this shows emotional fulfillment beginning to come in, okay? This says a beautiful new emotional experience, a romantic relationship or deep friendship, awakening of psychic abilities, or spiritual insights, a love letter, a new home. Ooh, a new home. So maybe this is even what some of you guys are working on. You're trying to move into a new home, a new space. You have gotten the process going, kind of at a stalemate. Good things are coming in. It's about the momentum that we can keep over time, okay? We have to combine the motivation, inspiration, and the discipline. All pieces got to be in play, right? So that we can keep it up. In the position of what you're bringing to the table, we have the Fool card, the Dreamer, a new start. Trust yourself. Push your fears aside and take a leap of faith. So this is where you're at, but also it's a number 0. So it shows the action is not quite there, right? So we're still maybe contemplating it for some of us. In your environmental factors, we get 7 of Cups. Make a choice. Stop procrastinating or overanalyzing. Get clarity on what you desire and move forward. Too many options and sometimes addictions, okay? So environmental factors just shows like it's hard for us to focus, okay? Also just being mindful of, what do you want and why do you want it? What's the motivation behind it? Make sure your ego's in check, right? If we're trying to make moves, business moves, relationship, love moves, home moves, what's our motivation behind it, okay? And having a sense of groundedness and not greediness, or just making sure that it's really we're in alignment with what is spirit would have us do, okay? Hopes and fears, we get the Knight of Wands. So this is dope to get more wands, right? We want to see this fire energy. This is the momentum to get us going. It says passionate, confident, charismatic, restless, events requiring immediate action. Trust your instincts, stay focused, okay? We've talked about that a few times. A passionate relationship. So for this to be in your hopes and fears, you hope to have the energy to move you through this, and you are very confident, probably charismatic about this, but there's also, it's a fear because it causes restlessness and kind of a fear in being able to follow your instincts and things like that. So it's a hope and a fear. We want to have the momentum to do this, but it's also scary because if we do then have the momentum to get us through this, then we actually got to make moves. Okay, the outcome card is 9 of Wands, more wands, okay? So the dope thing about this being an outcome card shows that you have built something for yourself. You've been quite successful, but you can't quite enjoy it because you're paranoid and you're still scared. So currently the outcome card makes me feel like, are we even going to be able to enjoy this process, okay? It says, protect what you have created. Be prepared, never give up. Ask your angels for help. Environmental activism and animal rights. Oh, that's something I never knew about this card. Animal rights and environmental activism. Protect what you have created. So there's a sense of like protecting what you have created, but also can be kind of a paranoia about overprotection, right? Because of things we've been through in the past. The bottom of the deck, we have 4 of Pentacles, which is, I always say when I see this card, it's a safe bet. It's a safe bet. This card, Hummingbird, this card says managing your resources wisely. Extremes in how you give or receive money, time, or emotions. Smart business decisions, seeing things as black and white, and being charitable. So this card has, every card has a positive and a negative. This is a very charitable card. This is a card that if, dealt with in a balanced manner, your finances and things like that, and your possessions and your home and your relationships, that you'll have a lot of abundance. But also with this card, we have a tendency to be sometimes overgiving, and also the opposite, undergiving and being stingy and kind of hoarding things and needing to hold on to things unnecessarily out of fear. So there is kind of some fear that shows up here. It's normal, right? So we just want to see you move through these energies with instead of having these spurts of energy and these bursts of action and then we slow down and then we get fearful. We want to see more of a consistent kind of paced out way of doing things, okay? Get going, okay? Happy motherfucking Monday. Whenever you find these, please remember to check your moon and rising sign, Leos. I love you guys, and remember, please, to like my shit. Okay, bye guys.